So where money goes is where money grows. That is the reality we haven't understood yet. The fear of being without money motivates us to work hard, and then when we see the money in the bank account, it gets us thinking of these wonderful things money can get us. So we get up, go to work, pay bills, and continue on this never-ending want for more money. But what if you could stop that cycle of fear and greed right there and truly generate wealth? Yes, wealth, which is an overhyped term for our ability to survive n number of days if we stopped working, that is getting that paycheck at the end of the month or generating income today. Think about it. What would that look like for you? Most of us today don't feel in control of our money. Rather, we feel intimidated when we start to understand our finances and don't really have a strong, optimistic outlook about our financial situation. But that's about to change. Check in the description box below for a gift, and while you do that, let me share a bit about what changed it for me. Now, I wasn't really a poster child for scarcity mindset, but I did have my own demons to face. Whether it was feeling overwhelmed about the paycheck to paycheck living or just feeling like the right time had passed by, I experienced it all, and that says a lot about my relationship with money. So when I joined the workforce fresh out of school, that whisper of doubt continued, but now in the form of I'll never get promoted. It was self-fulfilling to the point that I made sure I did not get promoted because I wouldn't prove my worth, or if someone said no, I'd accept it willingly and talk myself out of pursuing a new project with the assumption that I was comfortable where I was. So it made sense that I would not be promoted. Why would you get something you didn't really want? And if I was really that comfortable and stagnating, I would not find the comfort in growth. You know, the author Sidney Friedman once said, you can achieve anything and everything you want in your life if you have the courage to dream it, the intelligence to make it a realistic plan, and then the will to see the plan through to the end. Now, I have a problem with the realistic plan, but other than that, those are some crucial words, so let's break it down. What you need is courage to firstly dream it, intelligence to plan, actually scratch that, a mind to plan, and a will so strong no setback can deter it. I don't value realistic plans because in my experience, what I was going to achieve was greater than what I believed I would. So let's not get bogged down by those realistic plans. And well, intelligence is relative, but what isn't relative is thinking strategically and having foresight. So that's all. Just 3 things: courage to dream, mind to plan, and a will to stick to it, which in my opinion is the hardest for most of us. But with those 3 in my plan, I was ready. But what happened next was even more remarkable. I changed my money language. We all dream of luxury, traveling the world in our own jet, dining at the finest of places without ever having to think about how to pay off the expenses or where will the next paycheck come from. It's then not just a dream of this could be me, but a real hope to have a bite of the ever-growing pie. No matter how ridiculous this may sound, that is exactly the problem holding us back. The this could be me attitude, as I'd like to call it. Now be careful, I'm not asking you to stop dreaming, but rather dream the right way. Imagine if we shifted our perspective from this could be me to I am this. It may seem like a simple shift of words, a simple play of words, but the power of this change is profound, believe me. Our language not only reflects our thoughts, but in fact also shapes them. When I say I could be successful, I'm also leaving room for doubt, ambiguity, and procrastination. But when I declare I am successful, I'm in reality aligning with the mindset of confidence, of determination, and that of unwavering faith, which I spoke of earlier in the form of will to not deter. So what you must do is more than just plain wishful thinking. It requires this conscious effort to reprogram the internal dialogue. Instead of dwelling on those limitations, I am focusing on the possibilities. Picture the impact of this change on our decisions, our actions, and most importantly, our subconscious behaviors. That shift in mindset may sound at this moment like a linguistic exercise, but it is what made me sit here today in this penthouse apartment overlooking the water in the downtown of the city. And I can assure you, it's that single thought, the single word, and the repetition of it that made my wants not just a possibility, but certainties, and continues to do that day in, day out.